it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Craft. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for hitting play today. This is today's project. There is no stamping in it at all. Not a single bit. So this is ideal for anyone who is not a great stamper. So how did I do this? Well, I have used the Petal Garden Designer Series paper pack, which is the little 6x6 stack, and the Memories and More Petal Garden card pack, which goes with it. And in this you get so much. Let me just bring out... I've only just got my pack, so it's pretty much brand spanking new. So let's break this into... You get 6x4 cards, double-sided, 2 of each, so brilliant selection. And obviously these are meant for Memories and More pocket pages, but can also be used for cards, which is where you get the and more bit. So those are 6x4. These are 6x4 sticker sheets. So these are cardstock stickers. These are also stickers, and you actually get frames. So you get a label and a frame. So it's not just one big one. That's actually 2 stickers, and then some little words, and then these, which are just gorgeous, foil pieces. So a couple of 3 trellises, and then this, which you can punch out. And they're just white on the back, but who would want to use the back when you've got the foil on the front? So those are gorgeous. And you also get, let me pop those to one side, then a whole stack, sorry, that's the offcut of something, a whole stack of 4x3. Yes, 3x4 even. And again, these are double-sided, you get 2 of each. And they're a whole range of bits and pieces. So, and these are the other ones that you can use. So they tend to be like either words on one side or a very definite picture, and then something a bit plainer on the other side. But they are gorgeous. So that's what I'm using. This is the one I've made. I'm going to then make another one using the same idea, but slightly different supplies, as in colours, but still the same supplies. So this was Old Olive and Rich Razzleberry with then the Designer Series paper and one of the cards cut, and I'll show you how I did that in a moment. This is Sweet Sugar Plum with Old Olive as the mat and a piece of Designer Series paper and a card. And then I've used as the embellishments the ombre glitter shapes or dots, and they are just gorgeous. I don't know that the camera does them justice actually. How much glimmery, glittery, shiny shine is in there. I've only cut this in half because I keep my enamel shapes in a half block case, so one of these, so they fit in if I cut them in half. But they are in Dapper Denim, Crushed Curry. I think this is actually Sweet Rich Razzleberry, but it goes very nicely with, or it might, no, it's Berry Burst, but it works well with this. And then this is Old Olive, so obviously works well, and is in fact what I used on these. But they're ombre, so you get pretty much all of the shades of each of those colours in them. So let me grab my trimmer so that we can put this card together, because it's ever so quick and easy. So one trimmer. Don't know how, let's get it so you can see the top. So it's got this little key here, which means you can lock this in place, and a scoring blade and a cutting blade, but they both sit up so that you don't have to fiddle around with both of them. Now I'm just going to cut a piece off the top because I'm going to use the back to do this bit. So yeah, and actually I'll use that end. because I want to have the pattern in total. So I'm going to have 2 of these rounded squares. I know what I mean. So yeah, just cutting there so that that is actually pretty much a whole piece of pattern, and if a whole piece of pattern works. And then this I'm just going to trim down a bit. Let's see where I'm going to have, if I pop that there, then I can pop that there. Oh no, I want to pop that there. What I'm doing is there's a line here that I'm putting the word so that it hits that line, so that I know that that word is now square within the white. It's, yeah, it's just, you know, a way of doing it. This then I am going to flag the end. So I'm just going to cut down the middle. And because I've got pattern, I can sort of see where I'm going. In fact, actually, let's just chop that off so I've got the same pattern finishing at each end. Have I got the same pattern? No, I haven't. I need to chop a bit more off. Don't panic. I know what I'm doing. Honest, I do. So I'm just going to cut down to a whole pattern and then flag the end. And flag the other end, so chop down the whole pattern, flag and flag. And I can see you're going to be saying to me, but it's not big enough, because that's the piece and that's not big enough. Yeah, of course it is, because we're going to do that. So now it's big enough, because I can do that. So, with my, actually I'm going to use fast fuse. I was going to use my ever faithful Tombow, but I'm going to use fast fuse this time, and I'm just going to pop this so that it lines up there, or yeah, just to the edge of that, which hopefully, let me just pop it in place and make sure it's going to, yeah, that will be just about right. So same on the other side. All fingers and thumbs today, and my brain seems to have stopped working. I film my videos back to back and then edit them all. Well, I don't edit actually, but then get them all uploaded at the same time. It's just quicker for me that way, and my brain's just gone into complete blah, 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 blah. So this is, as I say, sweet sugar plum, old olive. All the measurements will be on my blog, which are the associated post is below, but this is my usual 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, 14 1/4 by 9 3/4 centimetres, designer series paper cut at 5 1/2 by 3 3/4, or 14 by 9 1/2 centimetres. Now I'm going to bring in my faithful Tombow. Just make sure I haven't got any marks on the edges of any of the card, because if I had, I would use that as the back. Pop that on here. Now I have to say I wouldn't think of putting sweet sugar plum and old olive together, but it's in the paper, so I know it's going to work on my card. And what's lovely about the this paper is, much as the cards, they're very patterned on one side and they've got what I would call a solid reverse. So although that's one, it's patterned, it's a sort of solid pattern. So you could use it as a solid, whereas this is an obvious pattern, if that makes sense at all. So, dimensionals, which I normally manage to lose, and I have again. Oh, there they are. So, one there, and one in the middle. And then, let me just get rid of those bits. And pop this kind of there. Yep. And then I used the old olive previously. I'm going to use the apparently berry burst, but they're not very berry burst. So that'll work. Just checking my battery because, oops, I was running out of battery, but I gave it a quick spurt. And as you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I do like my triangles. So I'm going to make a triangle of there. So it's a flattish triangle. So there we go. Not a stamp or ink pad in sight. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave you a quick introduction to the memories and more. Oh, let me just flip through what's left of my Petal Garden Designer Series paper so you can see what I mean by solids and non-solids. So this is what I would call a definite pattern, whereas that is a solid for me. So, whoops, that didn't show you that at all. So there you are. That's the one we've just used. That's, again, this is the one we've just used. Then that's actually two solids in my brain. Another pattern and solid, pattern and solid, pattern and solid, pattern and solid. So yeah, that's how my brain works anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up and please hit subscribe to see more. If you would like any of the products, I would be delighted if you would shop with me. It really helps me and my business. There's a link to my online store below and the products that I've used. Very few products that I've used, so those are below. If you would like to get your products at a discount, particularly if you want to get some of the new Autumn Winter catalogue items early, then please, 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 please join my team, because you can get £130 worth of product for £99 delivered, and that you can order from the Autumn Winter catalogue in your starter kit. You'd need to contact me to get access to what that starter kit, to what's in the Autumn Winter catalogue. You've seen my haul, or you should have seen my haul earlier in the week, or a few days ago. So that will give you an idea of what's available. But yeah, I would love to welcome you to my team or as a customer. So I hope I will be able to do that very soon. If you've got any questions, please contact me and let me know. And I will see you all very soon. Thanks again.